So we're going to talk about few of my clients with different scenarios. Of course, I'm going to change the names, I'm going to change some of the facts, but the moral of the story, the example will still be okay. So you want to stay with me, hear the stories of my clients, so you can see if the stories can apply to you. And you can see the magic of tax planning on how to save really in taxes. So first, I want to ask you, do you think it's better to not pay anything in taxes? Make sure you take all the deduction, everything that you need, apply all the strategies that possible? Or is it better to maybe sacrifice and pay some taxes? So don't take the deductions that you might be eligible for. Don't take all of them. Don't apply the strategies that might be available to you for other reasons and pay some taxes. So which one is better? You can tell me. I know I can't hear you, but I'm gonna give you some examples of what I hear when I ask this question. A friend of mine was saying, no, of course I want to take every single deduction. Everything. I want to pay zero taxes. If I've paid any taxes during the year, I want to make sure I get as much as possible back to me. But then if I want to ask her about, okay, and when you retire, what you want to do, she would say, I'm going to have my retirement. I'm going to have maybe Social Security, pension, whatever her plan is. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Well, my answer always different from a person to another person. This is why when we do the tax planning, I always ask you about your goals. So, what is your goal? Are you planning to purchase a house? Are you planning to maybe build a wealth, build a legacy? Or maybe you are planning to just save as much as possible right now. You're thinking of the now only and you don't want to worry about anything in the future. That's how my answer will change for you. Which one of these people you are? And this is just like few scenarios, like 3 different scenarios I'm going to give you example for, but you can go on with these examples and see a lot of people, a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different tweaks here and there. No two people or two families have the same situation and you cannot have the same answer. So let me get you back if you have not heard me yet talking about tax planning. What is tax planning? In theory, that's how I taught. This is how I made it up. Is optimizing your tax position. So making sure you have the best tax position. Nothing better than that, and that always ties to your goal. So I have a client, John, and I have Joe, and I have Mary. I'm going to talk about 3 of them today. First, I'm going to start with Joe. Joe is married with 2 kids. He came to me. He's like, I'm paying so much in taxes. I'm trying to take every deduction possible, and I can't do it. I cannot save for retirement. I cannot give I can save for my kids' college. It seems like no matter how much work I put on, still I cannot make it. I'm stuck. I feel like I'm generating money. I'm working hard. I don't see my family as much as I want to see them, but I still cannot make it. It looks like every penny I'm taking is going for taxes. So I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of working hard. What can I do? Is there a way that I can save taxes? I say, yeah, of course. Of course. There are a way you can save taxes. Now, hold on. I'm not going to tell you what I told him and how did we solve his problem. My other client, John, John has a totally different scenario. He wants to save in taxes, just save in taxes. He said, like, I don't know, don't need to worry about retirement. I don't need to worry about a thing. I just don't want to pay any penny. We solved his problem as well because he was paying extra in taxes. Now, the third one I was going to talk about is my client, Mary. Mary, she works hard. She haven't been able to purchase a house. So she wants to purchase a house within 2 years, but she wants to make sure she has the income that can provide a loan for her. So when she takes it to a loaner, to a loan officer, a mortgage officer, they say, okay, she's qualified, she can pay us back. So let's give her the loan and she can purchase her dream house. So 3 different scenarios, 3 different strategies. I want you to tell me now, if you are watching online, not on TV, well, even if you're watching on TV, you can go online and put a comment under this topic and tell me, are you one of these people? Now, even if you are one of these people, I don't want you to take the strategies I used for my clients and apply them to yourself. Because like I said again, there's no 2 cases exactly alike. There's no 2 people has the same exact everything. So this is not an advice to you. This is not something just for you to take and apply on your own, because most of the things with the tax strategies, with the tax planning, documentations are the key. So document, document, document. If you do not document, you might be in big trouble later. If you get audited, you cannot prove anything, you cannot show anything. Again, then guess what happens? Simply, you're gonna have to pay back everything, everything, plus penalties, plus interest. And I don't want you to get there. You're not gonna go to jail unless you've had an income, you committed fraud. You're not gonna go to jail, but you're gonna have to pay everything with penalty and interest. And then guess what happened? You're gonna say, oh my God, I wish I've never tried to save in taxes in the first place, because it's been easier paying them over and over time. That's easier, right? This is why a lot of people like it when they pay in taxes, like when your employer like get the withholding and they pay those taxes on your behalf, and then when you come to do your taxes at the end of the year, what happened? You get a refund if you are qualified for a refund. So you get your money back instead of keeping them for you. So you like someone saving money for you, because like maybe you're getting few thousand and you are not able to save few thousand. So you had the government save those for you. Don't do that. A lot of people do that because they don't do the right tax strategies. They don't know how much they should be withholding. So I want you to make sure to consult with a tax professional. You can talk to me. I'm available. You can go to nourisbooks.com/contacts and you can book a time and we can talk to see how can I help you with the strategies, or you can talk to any tax strategist that you trust around your area. So it's up to you, but don't just take what I'm saying here and apply it. I just want you to have the big picture. I want you to have some knowledge so you know what might be eligible or available to you. All right. So stay with me. I'm gonna tell you about my client, Joe, after the break. But remember, that's not his name, but you know, I'm not breaking the privacy of my client. So we'll change some of the story, but it will stay the same. It will stay like the result will stay the same, but the privacy is kept. So stay with me, and I'm gonna share that story and show you how did I save him tens of thousands of dollars, and he was able to save for retirement.